What's going on, everybody? It is exactly about 3:44 in the morning here where I'm at. If you're one of my diehard subscribers, you're probably watching right now. Or just wanted to give you guys a quick life update. So I think sometime just either it's gonna be towards the end of this month or next month. I don't know, depending on how everything works. Got to get everything set, but I think me and my fiance are actually going ahead and tie the knot. So we've been planning on it for a while, but finances is they ain't really been in. They've been a little bit rough for us. We hit a couple of rough patches and everything, but right now I'm actually getting into the process of starting to make my. I'm gonna start out making custom drip tips. So if they turn out the way I think they're going to, stuff, I'll be sure to throw them up here and show you guys and see what you think about them. I got to get my machine here, and I've got to. I think I ordered the N3ws or Zavo, something like that, or was it something along the lines of that? But it was a pretty decent machine. So yeah, I've got that on the way, and it's definitely going to be a work in progress. I mean, I'm not going to be the best thing starting out. Of course, there ain't nobody out there that just jumps on something and just becomes the best at it. But yeah, I'm gonna test the waters on that and take a shot at it, because you can't, you don't know unless you try it, you know. And I mean, heck, I'm very artistic, so my abilities of, just create. I'm a very creative person, believe it or not. And it's been a while since I've actually done anything to do with my art. I used to be big into it, and I don't know, I drifted away from it for a little bit because I just got tired of doing it every minute. And I used to draw up tattoos and everything for everybody, and I mean, I don't know, something I drift away from. I don't know why I did, but I actually had to vape outside now because can't really vape in the house because this thing chucks too much. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, me and my fiance are gonna finally tie the knot, I think, and I hope she's excited as I am. I'm a little bit nervous, but I mean, because I mean, it's just, people ask, why I do these videos and why I jump on stuff like the whole building drip tips and wood turning, and why do you jump on stuff that you don't know nothing about? Well, like I said, you ain't gonna know unless you try, and you can't learn unless you start tippering with stuff. I mean, you won't never learn. Sitting around just wondering what you can do ain't necessarily gonna mean, it's not gonna be what you ain't gonna never know what you can accomplish. Just sitting around wondering what you can do. You've got to actually get out there and try it. And I think honestly, this is my shot at it. I'm gonna jump on it, and if I just end up doing crappy work, heck, I'll get better at time. I mean, I honestly believe that I'm not going to stop because I'm doing what's going to be best for my family, my little family I got going on, and my family in general, you know. Because I'd like to, you know, like everybody said, this channel is not for making it big. It's not. It's just to inform my fellow vapors out there from what experiences I've had with vaping. And I'm just going to give you honest opinions about everything. I'm not going to sit there and, you know, and just I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you and sugarcoat nothing and stuff. I'm not gonna tell you something's good when it ain't. I'm not gonna tell you that it's the best thing I ever tried or anything like that. And I'm not, because I'm a hard-working person just like everybody else. And you know, that brings up another subject I just forgot. It slipped my mind. I've got a bunch of hardware headed this way for you guys, so just stay tuned. And I'm gonna have a bunch of reviews here soon, and really nice stuff. And I've actually talked to a guy that's actually I'm gonna try to get something to where if I can get 100 subscribers on here, I'm gonna do a 100 subscribers giveaway. And I'm gonna try to find the best in my price range for you guys, just to give back to you guys. But like I said, if y'all will tell your friends about the channel, I mean, heck, I'd just be willing to help anybody out and stuff. And I appreciate everybody that stuck with me and everybody that, you know, stood up for me when people were already hating on the channel. And like I said, it don't people throw hate towards me this whole time and stuff, just sitting there, you know, oh, you should quit making them and stuff, and you're stupid for making these and stuff. Well, if you honestly think that I got up here making these videos for your opinion, then you've got another thing coming, buddy. Because I hate to tell you and I hate to disappoint you, but I don't give two flying of a rat's ass what you think. And that's coming from me. I don't care nothing about what no one sits there and says bad about me. If you're gonna sit there and you're gonna throw hate my way, go on ahead. It ain't gonna do no good. I'm not gonna retaliate. As long as you don't come near my family and hurt me and my family physically, you can talk and run your mouth over this all day. I'm not even going to do it, man, because I've done this the majority of my life. You know, people running their mouth all over YouTube, Facebook, Skype, you name it. People running their mouth and just talking. Facebook gangster. Or, no, let me rephrase that. Internet gangster. That's what they think they are. If you honestly think I'm going to get up here and I'm going to care about anything you say towards me that's hate, I don't. It ain't going to bother me. It ain't going to hurt my feelings either. So you're wasting your breath. I mean, use it for something else. If you want to go out there and start a fight with a random person, you go right on ahead and you do it. Because find somebody that really gives a crap, because I don't. I mean, I'm not trying to be a complete ass or nothing. But, you know, that's just how I feel. So you might as well just save your breath. I know people get up here and hate on the big YouTubers. People say hate towards them. There's gonna be hate everywhere you go. But you think they care, man, what you saying? I mean, they wouldn't have made it to where they are right now if they just sat around and listened to people like y'all out there that are hating on channels just because you ain't got nothing else better to do. I had one guy that was talking crap up here when I was showing my family, putting ha and all this mess up there. And you know, I'm not gonna call him out. If y'all find him up there, y'all see, because I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna bash the guy, because like I said, I'm not like that. If you see his comments up there, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But like I said, you can say whatever you want to me. it ain't gonna change nothing. Real don't care to me at this point. And real don't make a difference. Because of the way I look at it, you know, if you sit there and think that, you know, you saying that if it makes you mad that I'm posting these videos about doing these reviews and stuff, you know what I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna argue back with you. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna post more, just to piss you off. That's all I'm gonna do, just to make you mad. I'm gonna go out there, and if you share this video viral talking crap, hey, guess what? I'll still be viral. I'll still be out there, whether I'm getting hate for it or not. Hey, it's gonna bump my channel up more, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. So you just hurting your own cause right there. But all my subscribers, I just, if y'all will, just be, you know, respect each other. That's all I ask. Don't get up here dogging each other or nothing like that, because we all need to stick together. Because there's too much. There's enough out here in the world. People got their own problems enough without you getting up here starting between each other. If somebody disagrees with the other and stuff, just, you know, the way I've looked at it, and I had to tell my dad this once, because we had some issues going on with, and my dad was sitting there, and it really got to him. I could tell it did. And I told him, I seen it hurting him and stuff, and I sat there and told him, I said, Dad, look at it this way. I said, you're sitting there beating yourself up or something you can't control, you know? And sometimes, you know, let the other person think they're right. If you know deep down that you're right, not thinking you know you're right, but if you actually know for a fact and you can back it up, and you know for a fact, you know what happened, and you know you're right, let the other person think they're right. Just to calm the water. Just to ease the tension. Let them think they're right. Don't sit there and argue about it. Just let them think they're right. And don't think just because I'm up here saying all this stuff that I don't rage out, because I do. Anybody that knows me, I'm a ticking time bomb. If somebody comes up messing with my family or anything like that, I'm gonna be the first one to jump all over you. But that's just me. That's anybody like me. I'm not up here, you know, just talking positive just because I'm perfect, because I'm not. I'm not even gonna act like I am. I go through stuff just like everybody else every day. I argue with people, get in altercations. I go through problems, I struggle, and, you know, I do the same thing like everybody else. Don't think just because I'm up here showing all this stuff off, and, you know, don't think that has anything to do with that changes anything, that makes me better than nobody else, because it don't. It doesn't make me better than nobody else. I'm still human. I'm still on this earth, and I still have problems just like everybody else. I just really don't like airing my dirty laundry out on here or whatever you want to say. And, you know, I go through things just like everybody else. But if anybody knows me, they also know that my family is the most important thing to me. I mean, my mother, she done, her and my dad both done a hell of a job, you know, raising me. And believe it or not, you know, my dad's a minister, and him and my mom brought me up in church. And, you know, I know people looking at me right now, looking at the stuff I post up here, and you're like, you go to church? I'm like, yeah, I do. Because, I mean, I ain't been in over a month, but, you know, people get up here, and I know I'm gonna get something for this. Oh, you go to church and you're up here cussing and stuff. Well, I'd rather, you know, I don't go
to church or anything like that and act one way and come home and act another. People know exactly, because if you think you're going to go to church and you're going to be perfect, you're not. I know people right now that go to church and they admit that they're not perfect. They admit to their wrongs. They admit to their wrongdoings because they're human just like everybody else. They don't make you immoral just because you go. I mean, even the devil goes to church. I mean, you know, and it just, you can't, people, I don't know why people think that just because you go, that you're, you know, people always ready to bash somebody because of their beliefs. Like I just told y'all, I got my beliefs. I believe in God, and, you know, but I'm not going to bash you if you get up here and you don't believe in what I believe in. I'm not going to try to change you. You know, I'm not going to try to twist your beliefs or anything like that. I'm not out here to hurt anybody. People believe in whatever they want to believe in, because you can't change nobody's mind. You can't. I've tried. When I was, you know, I tried. I just, it ain't possible. You can't change nobody that don't want to change. Anybody's going to believe in whatever they're going to want to believe in. That's just how the world is. And I'm not going to pressure nobody and stuff. Like I said, that's not what I'm out set to do. I'm out here just to help as many people possible with these reviews, giving you information from my personal, like I said, personal experience. And like I said, my parents went through hell raising me, because me growing up, I was a wild child, still am a little bit. I put my mom and my dad through a lot, and it hurts me now. And a lot of people, if you're up here and you're 18 or anything like that, and you're seeing this, and I understand people's had hard lives and everything, but still, what you do now is going to affect you later. I promise you that, no matter what you're doing. And I never believed that, because I always heard people say that, oh, you're going to regret this later, you're going to regret this later. And, you know, at the time I thought it was just talk. But now that I'm older, here I am, 20 years old, about to be 21. And I've been through more in my 20 years in this life than most 30 and 40 year olds I know, all because I would not listen to my parents or any authority for that matter. I mean, I've been through being bullied at school, jumped. I was stabbed in school and nothing was done about it. I went to the principal, nothing was done about it. So I've been there. I've been through. I've tried to take my life 6 times, and I just, you know, this was years ago though. I haven't tried none of this lately, but I just got to that point. You know, I think everybody gets to that point where you want to get out of it, and now I sit there and I look at my little girl. I look at my little family that I've got, and my little sister and mom. I mean, I look at them now and it brings tears to my eyes, because, you know, I was thinking about ending it all because I thought I had nothing. And then when they were born, I had everything. I mean, and I still get jerked up to think that I ever even thought like that, because like I said, I felt I was at the lowest point of my life before I met my fiance, and I met her, and I went through many breakups and heartbreaks, or if you want to call them, not really heartbreaks, but I went through that little phase. And after I met my fiance, I changed a lot. She changed. She really don't realize it. She changed my life. I mean, me and her have been, we've been at it. It ain't been all, what you call it, all smooth roads, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but peaches and cream, whatever you want to call it. But it's not been, everything's not been all. People see us on Facebook and stuff, and they think, oh, y'all are goals and stuff. We go through problems just like everybody else. People trying to cause problems between us. People writing her, telling her, oh, he's cheated on you with me and all that stuff. And she knows that she's the only one that holds my heart, besides my baby girl. They're the only two, and they're the only two in this world that's got my heart, besides my mother and my sister and the rest of my family. But the four main ones was my mother, my sister, my fiance, and my baby girl. I mean, and it, people trying to cause trouble between us and stuff and all that. But like I said, she changed my life, and then here we are 2 years later, and we got a youngin' together. Me and her were somewhat friends in middle school. And then we just come back to each other. We found our way back to each other, and we both had been through similar situations. And I wouldn't take nothing for neither one of them, I wouldn't. That's why I'm sitting here doing this channel right now at 4:06 in the morning. And I'm doing I'm starting the whole drip chip or wood turning thing so I can try to, I'm gonna try to do whatever's best for my family. I want to do whatever I can to help them out, and I hope I get so good at it that, I can even help my parents out. I know they said it ain't their job to. It ain't my job to help them, but it won't. For all the hell they put up with raising me, it's the least I could do to help pay them back. That's all I can do. I feel bad every day because, like I said, I put them through a lot, and they still kept me. They could have sent me off to the state, like I've heard about a lot of other people going through that done the same thing I did, and but they didn't. They still put up with me. And I appreciate y'all for that. I don't know if my mom's watching this channel or not, but like I said, I appreciate them both for putting up with me. But anyways, you guys, I've got the Danessa, what is it, the Danessa V2 mech mod, and the Bonza the flat gray Bonza on the way. I talked to the actual company and stuff, and they're gonna, surprisingly, they're gonna send one over my way. So yeah, that brought, that made me feel a little bit better. And I'm getting a hold of I got a guy that's gonna let me get I think it's the Ram Squonk resin box, I think, something like that. I really didn't I can't remember at this moment. I'll remember it later. And it's got the mesh RDA on top of it. bunch of juice that's coming this way. So reviews are to come. Better reviews are to come. Just, like I said, I'm still waiting for Heaven's Gifts to send me my tank that I've been wanting, that I ordered weeks ago. And I seen a comment up here, a guy said that if you order from Heaven's Gifts, you might as well just lose the tracking number and wait for it to arrive at your door, arrive at your post office, which is very true, by the way. Unless you spend about 40 or 50 extra dollars, you're not gonna get. I mean, like I said, I ordered this thing weeks ago, and the tracking is so crappy that because I didn't pay 40 or 50 extra dollars onto the 60 that I paid for that. And that's why it still says it's in Belgium. It still says it's in Belgium. I mean, that I understand they got a festival going on and stuff, but even before it was ordered way before the festival. So here we are almost a month later, and still haven't seen nothing from it. It says it's in Belgium still, so I mean, somebody asked me my personal opinions about it. Just, if you do order from Heaven's Gifts, make sure you got about $300 or $400 that you want to spend extra, because that's going to be the only way you get anything on time. And even then, I don't even know. I ain't going to test that to find out. Because it's stupid. You're paying $60, $70 for RDTA or RDA or RTA or whatever sub-ohm tank. You're already spending about $60, $70 on that. And then you got to spend 60 or 70 more, or 50, whatever, just for the shipping to get better. That's almost $100 to $200, if not more, depending on what you order. And there's no way I'm gonna spend $200 on something that's supposed to be about 60, 70. Even if it was 40, I still ain't gonna spend $100 or $200 on something that was supposed to be 60 or 70, something like that, or maybe even 40 or 50, something like that, something lower. I'm not gonna spend more money on a product unless that thing cooks breakfast for me. Even then, I still wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. And I'm not. I mean, people want to send stuff my way, go ahead and send it. But I ain't really. Everything on my channel I buy. Just letting y'all know that. I don't get nothing free. Because I just don't. If a company wants to send it over my way, then fine. Heck, I ain't gonna deny it. But nothing on my channel is free. I promise that. I mean, heck, anybody out there should know that, because I ain't got but 64 subscribers. Like I said, if y'all really want to help me out, try to get me to 100 subscribers. Tell your friends, family, relatives, whatever. Tell anybody you can about the channel. And I will try my best to get a really good giveaway. Which I've seen something very interesting and stuff on Facebook, I think, the other day. Heck, I see people up here needing juice all the time and stuff, so I don't know. It might be juice, it might be a squonk, might be, the possibilities are endless. I mean, you don't never know what I'm gonna give away up here. It ain't gonna be this. I mean, I hate to say it, but Yeah, I can't give this away. I'm sorry. Because Chris was so nice to send it my way. I just can't. You won't realize how many people that that has seen this and wanted it, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. Can't. I can't give it away. I just can't. As much as time and effort that Chris put into making this, and I just can't. This is the very first item that was ever sent to me for the purpose of review, and this is always going to be like a trophy to me, because this is the first thing that was sent to me, so this is always going to have value. So that's why I can't really part with it. And but I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of here. I hope you guys have a great morning, great day, rest of the day. Like I always say, well, recently I've been saying, vape so hard that the firefighters want to find you. That's what I'm doing right now. As you can see, it's also foggy out here, so don't think I'm vaping that much. It's very foggy out here, so that you can't really tell. I don't do no justice, but anyway, like I said, vape so hard that firefighters want to find you. Smoking is dead, vaping is on. Keep on, vape on, stay strong. Y'all have a good day, and the rest of a good morning too. I thank y'all for watching, whoever did.